You should talk to him about that again.
I did. Dude, I'll show you the message. He was literally getting mad at me, and in my head, I go, "Why am I even wasting my time? Why am I wasting my breath getting angry at people? Like, I don't want to do that." I'll show you the message.
You can show me later. Can we just get this episode done?
Mm-hmm. Welcome to another episode of Five Idiots Talking Toys. It's Wednesday's Wins and Wiffs of the Week. John's here, Brandon and Christopher. I'm Shane, and we're here to share our collectibles with you that have come in recently, and we'll see if we have a whiff of the week. John, Brandon, Chris, how you guys doing tonight?
Good, guys. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Fantastic.
How you doing, Brandon? Are you in a good mood?
Of course.
So we are here every Wednesday on YouTube to share our collectibles with you fine folks. But John, you have some recent news. You are now adding some of our Wins and Wiffs episodes to the podcast apps.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm doing an audio version too. I mean, because it does translate. They just can't see what we're talking about. But we do talk, we do describe what we're talking about. And I figured, why not? That gives us more, more content on our audio podcast.
Right.
And, yeah. And
I think it was a great idea, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people that only listen to it on that version. They don't watch YouTube. So now they have every show. They're able to at least get all the access.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and so if you are listening to this on a podcast app and you're curious, you're hearing it, you're listening, you're laughing, if you want to see the collectibles yourself, the visual show, pop over to your YouTube channel and just look for the same episode number that this is, and you'll be able to find it. But it's fun to listen to in the car or on the go, and then you can always come back and check out the video as well.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Post the link to our channel in our description of each episode on Spotify. So, yeah.
Awesome. All right, very good. Well, let's jump in with our first win of the week. All right, we are going to go south. There's two folks that are south, but we're going to John, your win of the week.
Yeah.
John, did you get new glasses?
I did.
Is that your win of the week?
No, it's not the win of the week.
Are they stronger glasses?
Do they look bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely.
Like, my God.
Can you see my eyes?
That's your win of the week is that you can see now.
I can see. Still can't see very well. But
are you sorry that you can see us better now than you used to be able to?
No. It's nice to be able to see things high def.
Except for Chris's camera, which is Chris is shooting his episode tonight on an Atari 2600. I love how before we started this, Brandon tells him, he's like, your picture's really bad. It's pixelated. So he spits on his finger and rubs it all over the lens. Like that's going to help his internet.
I thought maybe there was a little crustification growing on it, but it wasn't that problem.
Yeah. All right. Very good. John, bring us your win of the week.
My win of the week is it's from the 40th anniversary of the release of Return of the Jedi. They've had the figures out now, and next come the Pops.
Yes. Maximus Rebo
Pop.
Yeah.
And you know what's cool about this is the piano is patterned after the Kenner piano.
Oh,
that is
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty dead on. Yeah.
Well, Kyle's pants are getting tight over this one.
Yeah.
Toit like a toiga.
But anyway, there's that, and there's all the figures in the regular. There's some chases and some multiple sets, and bigger sets and stuff. But Look at this right here, Shane.
I have it.
I'd rather
this one
Back there.
I'd rather you give away
one?
that.
Yeah. John, I don't know if you
Give that
watched this
away
show, but I
instead of
showed it
our-
on a previous Wins and Wiffs.
You should give
Didn't I?
that away instead of the Evil Knievel.
You have the
Didn't I
40th
show my
anniversary
pot?
one?
Yeah, didn't I show it?
I
I
don't.
thought you had an older one.
I thought you had the regular one, not the 40th.
The one with the blue
You
label.
do.
That's a different one. That's earlier.
Shane
one.
has them all.
Really? I didn't show it?
Yeah, this is the 40th
brand-
anniversary.
This is the brand new one.
They just came out.
I know. I pre-ordered it with Entertainment Earth.
John, I guarantee
Okay.
you, Shane has it in a box in a bag somewhere in his room.
You know what?
He hasn't shown
I
it.
might be, maybe I didn't show it and I'm confusing it with this one. I showed you guys this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
showed us
yeah.
that one. You
That's
did
the
show us
40th
the other
anniversary.
Leia Bouche, but it was the blue label.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
It's amazing that John knows this.
I take
He
it
owns,
back, John. I was
he
about
owns
to
a toy
scold
shop.
you.
He better know this.
I know. I got to be on top of my game.
No, I'm just amazed that he knows what Shane has shown and has not shown.
Oh well, you know.
I know, right? All right. So I will make John, can you please make a show note that Shane needs to show Leia Bouche 40th anniversary vinyl pop.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay. Leia Bouche.
So I have 3 now. Spoiler alert, I have 3 of them now.
Jeez. what was
Because
that?
I have I have another one that's worth a lot of money. So I'll reveal that. I'll show them both to you next episode.
Nice.
All right. Nice. So what's the deal there? You are you going to keep that? Is that available in your shop?
This is
that a
available
personal one?
online already
Okay.
on shopthevaultonline.com.
Yeah, that is.
So you need to
to
change the sticker so that it says only at shopthevault.com.
Oh yeah.
Exclusive.
Well, it's a Walmart exclusive, so
Yeah.
that's got to stay on there, or people won't buy it.
Yeah,
Right.
It's worth more with it on.
You should make your own.
Is that the next wave of after the first 6, or is that like an exclusive that just came out on its own?
This is not part of the wave, but I mean,
Right.
I guess it is part of the wave, but it's the exclusive Walmart pop.
But it didn't come out at the same time, did it?
Mhm.
Or it did, and it's okay. So I'm not that familiar with pop, so there must be 1 or more exclusives that were not part of that official wave. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna go next.
Oh,
I just decided. All right, let's see what you guys think about this. This is an unusual one for me. I've
Leia
wanted
Bouche.
this. Correct. I wanted this for a while, and when we were down in Nashville, not this past year, but last year when we were vendors, I saw this at a booth, and it was very expensive, and so therefore I did not really consider it. But I've wanted one for a while. And it's still in the poly, but I am ready to rip it open.
Poly.
oh.
It's a black series, and it's I've wanted a graded one for a while. So let's see what we got here.
Whoa.
Where's your gloves?
Oh no, it's worth less money now.
Yep, it's worth less. I'm
We're
tearing
gonna
it
scratch
open.
it on it.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Get the old X-Acto knife after it.
Yeah, I can't
I
have
thought it
those
was-
around my house.
I thought it was kind of. I know I'm like death. I have nightmares about the fact that I have one sitting on my desk, and I have little kids. But
Yeah, my
I keep
kids
it-
will freaking Jesus.
No, I keep it away.
They're the easiest
go.
things to use, but
I have the
This-
same problem with the razor blades in my house, and I use a razor blade, and they blend in with everything. So I have to spray paint them just so I can see them.
Oh, that's kind of a good idea. All right, here we go. Release the Kraken.
Oh. And that's gonna have a crack in.
Wow,
that's huge.
It's really cool.
nice.
So
What
it's an
kind of coin is that?
8.5.
Looks just like her.
What kind of coin are we talking about there with that one?
I'd be happy to share that. I'm trying to remember what it was. I'll look it up, but
Bought it. It's been in a box for 2 years. He doesn't remember.
no. This is very recent. Very recent. So the one that I had seen at the convention in person was a 9.0. So understandably, it was more money, but it was a lot more money. So I'm not collecting it for that reason where I need to like, go for the 9 versus the 8.5. The box is really nice. It's uncirculated. It's labeled as uncirculated. So just to have have one in acrylic, because I don't know how easy it is to get an acrylic for Black Series, or an acrylic in this style that kind of matches the vintage acrylic. So I'm very happy to have that. Just opened it for the first time on the air here. 2015 figure. It's from the second line after the orange line. This is the blue line, and I'm really happy to have this. So that's going right up into my Focus collection. I have my original one that I bought back in. It's actually labeled as 2015 on here. It's really a 2014 release. So AFA actually got that wrong on the label, but I bought mine in 2014 or 15. I still have that, and I have an extra one that I'm just going to pop open now and display it open on the shelf, because now I have a replacement for that sealed one. So excited about that. Brandon, you're going to wait because it's Christopher's time for his win of the week. 0.
Oh. You got nothing?
No, nothing.
Chris got a big collection in. He shared it in his last episode, and he is going to be going through that Masters of the Universe. So we're excited to see those figures and all the accessories. So stay tuned for that. And now we're going southwest. Brandon Alamo, your win of the week.
This goes along with my win from previous, where I got to go to Colorado and go to that, do a little hunting, go to that store where I picked up that Alien 3-pack. This is part of that purchase. I don't know what it is. John, maybe you can help me out with this. His leg came off, so maybe but I think you can do that. I think you can take this guy apart, so maybe that would help with you telling me what this is. But I picked up this little alien.
Oh God,
that's cool.
I don't think I've ever seen one like that.
Yeah, I don't know. The guy at the shop was like, "Oh, I didn't even know we had that." It was like on the bottom shelf, like tucked in the corner. But it's like you can take him apart, like his hands come apart.
Is there any chance that's a Kubrick?
Oh,
it doesn't. The body doesn't look like it, but maybe.
I don't know what it.
What did that cost, Brandon? Like ballpark it.
Ballpark.
What kind of coin are we talking about here?
Fenway.
Actually, if I lift up his tail, it says something. KK.
No, not KKK.
Oh, I hope there's not a third K.
It's 2 Ks. No, it's some kind of number. With
Kinda
letters.
Like
Couple bucks.
Wow.
I don't know. Don't know what this is.
Like that?
John just found out what it was.
Yeah, you
What
found
is
it
that?
already.
Kubrick? Like Shane was talking about?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Brandon.
wow,
I think Brandon's just missing stuff.
Yeah, here's some more.
Show us, John.
Well,
Kubrick power loader.
Oh wow.
Oh, Shane for the win, if that's correct.
Wow.
Kubrick.
I think the
Kubrick?
Kubricks, yeah.
What? I don't even know what that is.
So it's a Japanese company that I believe they took the name, after Stanley Kubrick, but also for the fact that it's got brick in it, because they are somewhat similar to Lego minifigures.
Yeah, like the legs pop off. Like
Yeah. So I was thrown off at first because I didn't know it was a Japanese company, because it's not really a Japanese name.
Yeah,
but
Medicom.
it's Medicom, which is also not sounding Japanese, but it's a Japanese company. They've been putting them out for a number of years now, and they license different character lines, and they put them out in waves. They come in boxes that look very similar to the Poppy boxes. That same kind of shape. That tall rectangle shape.
Maybe I have seen these in stores then, but
They're very
I've never
cool
seen an
looking.
alien.
I'm getting some Star Wars ones in. Should be like this week. For the first
$2
time.
sounds like you got a good win there.
Yeah,
For sure.
Oh yeah, are they expensive?
They typically go for like $15 to $20 and up.
Yeah,
I think the retail of them is something like $15.
Anything Kubrick is usually money.
Yeah. I was like, whatever. And then afterwards, I was like, why am I buying this crap? And then I was like, man, it's kind of cool.
And then you said, why am I buying this crap?
Yeah.
Do you have any more?
It goes back and forth. It just,
Yeah, it's like, I get like buyer's remorse when I leave, and I'm just like, and then I'm like, it's cool. Well, now that you just told me what it is, I like it even more.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're not. I've found that they're not easy to find. Like you can find them online, but I've never seen them in a store here. And they're not prolific online. They're not.
Yeah,
like,
the guy was like, oh, I didn't even know we had that. That was kind of,
like you could find out that there's a certain character that exists and then not easily find it to buy it.
Yeah.
So, it is cool. So to answer your question, Chris, I did look it up. So for this, I actually am very happy to see once again what I paid. Out the door, it was $106.
Did I ask you?
I did. So somebody, I'm sorry, John did. Somebody asked me ballpark.
Ball pocket.
Yeah. So when I remember when I saw it in person and it was a 9.0, they wanted $400 for it. And I saw another one somewhere else that was almost $600. And I was like,
that's weird because anything modern, especially like 2014, 15 and up, you're supposed to be getting grades of 9 and higher because that's not abnormal for a 5-year-old card, 8-year-old card. When it's vintage stuff, like 80s and stuff is what you shoot for. But for modern, usually it's like 9s and 90s and over.
Right. Yeah. Like I think that it wouldn't be a stretch to think that there's boxes out there that are 9s. I mean, I had boxes that were beautiful, but again, it's, if you're just getting it for your shelf, like you're not a stickler. Yeah. It's like, I just like the look of it in the acrylic and the fact that it's been graded. I mean, this figure for a long time was $60 ungraded. So it's come down because they re-released it in the archive line of the Black Series, which always tanks the value of whichever ones they choose to release again. Because for openers, they're their exact same toy, so it tanks the value. But anyway, for the look of it, I'm super happy to have that. And $100, absolutely jackpot for me. Not paying $400 for something I already have on the shelf ungraded. I'm not doing that. So, all right, guys.
Uncirculated, real quick. I'm sorry. Uncirculated means basically they got it from the shipper directly to the grader.
I think so. Yeah.
It means the grader got the shipper box with them all in it. They opened it up, they pulled them right out, and then they went straight into grading.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, knowing these boxes, I'm looking at it now, again, for the first time without the poly bag. I do not see a fingernail scratch in the gloss, or the matte finish of the box, which you touch it one time and it's got marks. It really does look uncirculated. There's one little kind of shelfware right on the corner there, that little white dot. But that's
your 0.5 loss.
Yeah, it is. It really is. That's from them folding it at the factory, literally closing the box. I mean, it has nothing else on it. So
Gertrude and Beatrice.
Yeah. So I'm happy because you guys know I started with Black Series. So it's fun to see one graded. I've never had one graded before. So, all right, guys, do we have any whiffs of the week? Whiffs of the week. Oh, Chris has got one. Here we go. It's time for your whiff of the week.
So another whiff that I like to call this term as catfished. So I got catfished.
Whoa. Aren't you married?
I am married.
Did you meet an older gentleman in a truck stop bathroom, or what are we talking here?
It was Trucker Nick.
In my terms of catfish is when someone reaches out to me, they want to sell a collection, and they send me all the pictures and they send me everything. I go over it. I basically give them a price. We come to an agreement, only to find out that it's being listed on eBay about an hour later.
Oh.
So it happens a lot. Like, honestly, like being a toy seller it's fun, but it also sucks because a lot of times people reach out to you about buying something. You don't know if they're just using you for your information and for your value. Mm-hmm. And, you know, if they're actually serious about selling it or not. And it happens a lot. It really does. It happens a lot. It's just people are kind of like, I want to get a value in all this stuff. And let's just say it's for sale. Let me reach out to somebody and ask them what they would offer me, what it might be worth, so on and so on. Mm-hmm. So this person reached out to me. They wanted to sell some stuff. And it was a lot of stuff. I went over it. You know, this stuff takes me like an hour, 2 hours, because I don't know a lot of the stuff also. There's a couple of things that I may not know. And we came to an agreement. Everything was getting shipped out. It was already shipped out as far as I know. And then all of a sudden, I'm just on eBay browsing, and I'm just like, "Oh, cool! This item looks familiar. Oh, wait, this item looks familiar." Then I go to the seller, and I'm just scrolling down the list, and it's pretty much, I don't know, 75% of the items that they just showed me, you know, a little while ago, all on eBay now for buy it now prices. And I'm like, you scumbag. I'm like, that's all you did was just use me for values and numbers, and then now they're selling it there. So, you know. That was my whiff.
So does that so if he was able to do that, it sounds like you might have, you know, went through a lot of the items piece by piece with him, or, you know, in communication. Does that change your thinking for the future? Like if somebody comes to you with a collection of 110 items, that maybe you don't go that way and you just come back to him and say, "Hey, I've gone through piece by piece. I've worked my own numbers out. Here's my offer for the collection."
Well, that's pretty much, that is pretty much what I do normally. And then every once in a while they'll say, "Oh, well, how about this piece? Like, what do you do on this, you know, on this specific piece," and so on and so forth. And when, you know, it happens a lot more than what people actually know. It's people that are just, and like I said, I like to say catfish. So I got catfished. It's people just using you for information.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
well, for anybody out here who watches any of our episodes, our videos, you know, Chris is a well-known buyer seller. I mean, he's got lots of great reviews out there, and he'll have people that will recommend him and whatnot because he's fair with his prices, and he'll treat you right, and he's easy to work with. He's a nice guy. He's not going to, you know, screw you over, and we have a reputation here. So if that means anything to you, you know, he's got to answer to the reputation he has for his show too. So
I got 4 bosses. I have 4 bosses that I have to answer to. So, you know.
Well, one of them's not here, so consider yourself lucky on that one.
He's still a boss.
Yeah. All right. Well, sorry to hear that. That stinks because not only is it wasted time, but you know, you think you're getting, you know, to the next collection that you're going to be able to go through. You know,
I was told it was in the mail, and I'm literally waiting for it to show up, and that's how I found out. It was just dumb. So
yeah. So just to close the story, did the guy have was he polite enough to at least respond to you, or did he have anything to say? Or
no, I never said anything. As far, one of our last communications was all right. I got it out in the mail. And that was it.
You didn't put any money out?
No. I never do. Okay. They always mail the items to me first. I look everything over, and then I pay them afterwards. I try to operate like a store because one time I did lay the cash out 2 years ago when I first started, and they never shipped me the items, and I got screwed on a couple $1,000s. So
jeez.
Now I'm like store only. It's you ship everything to me, and if they don't agree to that and like that, I pass. Okay, I'm good.
Yep. Okay. So. All right. Well, I'll remind everybody who's watching these episodes, we are now on Patreon. So please go to patreon.com/5idiotstalkingtoys, or you could simply just click on the link below in this video. It'll get you to the links for all of our stuff, our socials, our merch shop, and also our collectors page where Chris puts up the items from the collections that he takes in on rogue5toys.com. So thanks very much for watching. Please go to Patreon and support us if you like the show. It'll help out in creating more content for you guys. And we'll see you soon on another episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.